Hello dear friends, in this video tutorial we will explore some interesting techniques like as applying a warp tool to our animated layers. The final animation you can see on my example, and we will try to create the same animation like this. Okay, let's start. Go to base file, base document. As you can see, I have my logo, random naming of my like company anyway, and a slogan: stay cool, stay fit. And I want to add animation to this to text layer. Open Animator plugin, and let's set up first of all our document for creating animation. First of all, we need to create a video timeline, of course, and check timeline frame rate. I will use a 30 frame rate per second. Cool. Okay. And as we know, we need convert all layers to smart object, and after we need to add some animation. Okay, I don't need it for now, and I don't need a logo and naming. Let's create a rectangle, for example 1000 on width and 200 pixels on height. Cool. Put a text layer inside of this rectangle, and let's create a smart object. Cool. After all, we need to create an animation to right side and 1000 pixels, as we have this width of this rectangle. I set my option quad in out is a function, and I will use a frame duration 30 frames. Let's create animation and of the animation. Yeah, I have my animated layer. What we need to do now, we need to create title animation for this. Hold command and click on this layer, and we need a selection over this rectangle. Click mask, unlink this mask, and we have animation like title. And with this layer we need to create a pre-composition like in Adobe After Effects. For this we need to create the same rectangle with the same size. Let's apply another color. Select two layers. It doesn't matter where rectangle start. Better, of course, select these two layers and convert to smart object again. go to the smart object, turn off a background layer, click save and close. And as you can see, I can put my animation in any position of my document. And another step we need do the same steps to stay fit. We need two ways. First of all, repeat all steps that we make for this layer. But another easiest way, we need create a new smart object via copy. Let's rename stay fit. Go inside smart object, again double click, and let's edit our text and add fit. Save, close, and we have two different animated smart objects. Okay, we can delete this text layer. Let's hide this layer, and let's add some warp option for this layer. Just click on bound box or Command T to enable transform box. Go to warp options, click on this icon, and in this drop down menu select cylinder. Cool. And let edit with these point controllers as we want. After all, we can rotate this layer, scale, cool. Awesome. Another tip for this layer, for example, I want to use a default warp tool like this. Oops, sorry, custom. As you can see, my layer back to default box. I don't need it now. For this, just enable transfer box, go to warp options, and in this drop down menu click custom, and we can manually edit our warp as I want. It's just for another option. Okay, let's turn off our background layer. Just double click, turn off, click save and close, and now we have a text animation with transparency background. Let's do the same with stay fit layer. And enable transform box, click on the warp option and click cylinder. Let's place as we want. Rotate. see. Cool. Let's create some edits. Warp like this, and drag this track to add some offset. Cool. Apply some animation. How we can edit color of these layers? You can enable color overlay, or you can change it here or change here. Click save. Let's check our whole animation. Okay, now create animation for our logo and naming. For this, of course, we need to convert to smart object. And in this case, I want to use left direction, maybe with the same settings in global settings. Just hide my animated layers, and let's create animation for the logo. And maybe I want to use 500 pixels. Click start. Cool. And animation, maybe I want to use 300 pixels in the end of my animation. Cool. Create animation for naming, but for example, I want to use less frames, maybe 20, maybe a little bit more pixels. Good. And animation, maybe 400 pixels. Let's see what we have. I want to use logo will be first and naming a little bit later. And I want to use that my animation will be behind of this man. We need to create a mask for both layers. For this, select your image, click subject, click logo layer, and create mask. Invert it, and of course we can duplicate it for activewear layer. Okay, let's add some mask for this side. Let's check. Cool. just select these two layers and drag to right side. Cool. And add some fading effect. Opacity, and for naming layer, just like this. Okay, check whole animation. Okay, cool. Finally, on my preview animation, you can see I added my background behind of this man animation. Let's create it. For this, just select a first layer, new smart object, via copy. It will be two different smart objects, and this smart object we can edit separately. Let's rename it to back. What we need to do, go to Warp tool, and flip horizontally and rotate it like this. After all, I want to add some edits for right side. Go to another warp option, click custom, and okay, like this. Let's add mask for this layer. I can duplicate it and add some color overlay. Let's see. Oops. This layer also have intro, static position, and auto animation and animation. I don't need this static position. What we can do for this, just select 4 keyframes, intro, and 4 keyframes here, and drag all frames into one animation, and we have another animation for this layer. Let's see. Cool. Let's drag like here, and let's see. Cool. All the same steps we can create for stay fit layer. Let's see whole animation. Oops. Okay, let's create to stay feed all the same. Just create a new smart via copy. Remove these frames. Of course, you can try a different variation. Click save. Back. Click warp. Sorry. Okay, and keep horizontal rotation. Let's some changes. Custom. Okay. Duplicate mask and color overlay. Okay, let's add some ads. Warp. Oops. Warp and center. Oh no, we need add some warp. Okay, anyway, we can use a scale like this. It will be better. Let's see whole animation. We have a lot of options in this example, as we can create our animation. Just depends on your imagination. Okay, I hope these techniques about warping tools, warp options will be very helpful for you create some stunning animation for your advertising, creative design. Thanks for watching and enjoy.